DPA registration. Our discount is still on. It is a perfect opportunity for you to register now and belong to this great movement. DPA is a transformation.
He is back once again. I'm talking about ex-lawyer Emeka Ogwonye. Some have called him disbarred lawyer. Some they've given him several names. Unfortunately, he's towing the same pathway of Edochie. I expected Emeka to be intelligent, but the thing about life is when it becomes tough on you, when it is your turn, it seems as if your good reasoning, the same that you would often offer to other people, cease to exist. Emeka definitely knows that his fan base are women, and he had to tread carefully. That you want to say your truth does not mean that you will press and oppress and press and push. Now he has tried to say one or two things. He said he's going to address people who trust in him. It's about the information, confidentiality. When a client such as me requests for your service or services and money exchange hands, and during the course of your journey something goes wrong, and then you decide to put some of those information out there to show or to prove or to defend yourself. He called this definition of confidential information. He said this is information obtained from client which is not already in the public domain or otherwise already available to the public. If information is already in the public, it is no longer confidential. In any case, if the client complains against his representative on social media and incites the public against his representative, the representative is free to explain his actions on the same platform where the client published a complaint. The purpose of such explanation is to prevent the consequences of the incitement. Now let us go directly to the crux of the matter. So Emeka dropped this bombshell and he tagged this 100 questions, or titled it 100 questions for May to answer. He already established, let me use that legal expression, he already established in his own thought and where he stands that May is a liar, a manipulator, etc. Let us look at the 100 questions. He said, 1. Why does Yule's adultery case warrant a different kind of suffering compared to other cases of adultery? Meaning, we've had several cases of adultery. How come May's divorce and adultery, or Yule's adultery, why is it now becoming like a kind of tug of war? Like, what's going on? That's what he's asking. 2. You filed for divorce on the grounds of adultery and sought damages. If you trust the legal process to dissolve your marriage, why did you mobilize an online campaign against Yule and Judy? Are the court's potential remedies insufficient? Question is, did May phone call any blogger, vlogger, analyst to come to her aid? Maybe 1 or 2. 3, we're all human beings. But did she call all the May nation, far and wide, even those that are non-Nigerians? No. You told AY that May Nation members are your family and that you rely on them to handle people insensitive to your cause. If you truly don't know who they are, how come you can trust them to perform this role? Well, there is a saying that a cow that does not have a tail, it is only the universe that provides a way to chase flies away, if you know what I mean. So our tail has been cut off. Courtesy Edochie, who wanted to use his popularity, and of course Judy, to muscle on her in a way that a lot of people saw as oppressive. They looked at it, they said, no, this is oppressive. Although he started in a subtle way, he will come out and say 1 or 2 things and talk about the beauty of polygamy, how he's a proud polygamist, how joy and happiness exist in polygamy, how this, how that. At first it was sounding like people didn't really bother about him, like, who is this one? Who is this guy? Then it kept on and on and on and on and on till it came to a point where people realized that the spoken and unspoken and the attitude of Judy Austin, and of course, then Yul Edochie was beginning to get angry, like, oh, so May, for real? And you know, he wasn't ready to leave Judy. That is the bone of contention. He wasn't ready to leave Judy. He wasn't ready to leave Judy. If Yul Edochie had not gone with Judy, there is a possibility. If he had not talked about polygamy, there is a possibility that May will have no other option based on family pressure. I mean, external family members, parents, to forgive. Like, are you going to end your marriage because your husband had an affair and there's a child out there? You want to end your marriage? All right, go ahead. She'll be like, okay, no wahala. But Yul Edochie was not ready. He was preaching polygamy. If you don't know the members of May Nation who sent you the monetary gift you celebrated last year, do you typically accept money from strangers? So it is what it is when you become popular, like how Mr. Emeka became known on social media, the DPA. There are certain monies that he would have received even if they are not gifts. You know, I know they are from clients, so it's a different situation. But imagine Emeka is celebrating his birthday or something, and DPA or people who love what he does sends him money, and these people are total strangers. Will you say you don't know them? It is what it is, man. What specific outcome would you consider a just and final resolution to your case? Now, that's none of my business. May Nation, a group formed in your name, seeks to destroy Yul's economic livelihood. How does harming their father's income ultimately benefit your children? Now, let us go back to Mr. Emeka. Back then, were you blind to all of this when she was still giving you the retainer? Were you blind? You wrote a lot of things, and you talked about how Yul Edochie is this, how Yul Edochie is that. At that time, it felt good. So you didn't know that Yul Edochie's economic livelihood was being threatened, harmed? Of course. Everyone knows that Yul Edochie's economy went through a lot. In fact, he started going through it when he became a nuisance himself. It was also social media that made Yul Edochie what he became. I mean, social media didn't start to hurt Yul Edochie. It was Yul Edochie that made use of the same social media. He thought it was going to move in a direction that would favor him. So 7 is, he wrote, what specific actions did Yinka take between February 2025 and June 2025 that led to your fallout and prompted May Nation attacks against her? This same Emeka, you wrote about Yinka. You talked about Yinka. Although now you said you took time later to find out what went wrong and you retracted your steps. You got to know that it was May and May Nation that manipulated and caused the whole brouhaha. That's what you said. Are you aware that May Nation members harassed Edochie and his wife to stop Link's marriage to Yinka as you are divorcing into the family? Why does it matter to whom Link marries? Are you aware that May Nation members called Yinka's workplace to disrupt operations on her behalf? Now, I think Yinka will have to pay Mr. Emeka to carry out work on her behalf. Are you aware that May Nation members attacked Yinka's children, her ex-husband, and relatives? You are aware that May Nation members attacked me and my firm and denied our association, as I informed you. What specific actions did you take to address this? You are clearly aware that May Nation members attack and mock Judy's children, including her infant. What have you done to stop this? A close ally of yours created a fake account to falsely claim Judy's children are autistic and to mobilize attacks. What have you done to address the use of this fake account? You demanded the arrest of Yul's supporters for bullying you, while your supporters bullied Yul and Judy more viciously. On what moral or legal basis did you believe this was justified? Now, Emeka, it is not a priority. The onus is not on her to address anybody bullying Judy and her children or Yul. For crying out loud, this is a divorce. She's not happy and she has no business with Yul apart from their children linking them together and the memories that has now become sour. What? are you talking about, Mr. Emeka? Are you expecting her to now begin to fight on behalf of Judy and her children and say, hey, don't say nothing about Judy's children? Like, seriously? Emeka, wake up. In July, I repeatedly informed you that your supporters were insulting me and tarnishing my firm's reputation. What did you do about it? And if not, in why? You have never intervened to stop your supporters from insulting us, yet you used a lawyer to publish the same insult and posted them on your wall. Why? What did you hope to achieve by posting letters full of lies provided by your lawyer while pretending you weren't behind them? Do you think you wouldn't be held responsible for their content and dissemination? You have consistently lied to us about key facts in your case, leading us to take misguided actions. How do you explain this? Your friend AY's estranged wife Mabel publicly told her followers not to interfere in a marriage dispute. Why did you not follow this example by telling your followers not to attack you? Well, I think the difference is this. I'm not saying that May could not have said something somehow, somewhere, all along. But the difference between AY and Edochie, let us lay it bare. So AY is rich, very rich. Edochie is broke. Mabel, AY's estranged wife or ex-wife, knows that funds coming from Mr. AY is important. Now, Mary is not in that space anymore. She's not financially buoyant. And Edochie, not like AY, apart from the not buoyant enough, he decided to use social media as a tool. AY never did. AY never took camera, put it on his face, and start yapping. No, never. He never did that. He only addressed the public once. I guess he must have learned from the drama of Edochie. He only addressed it once, and that's it. Only once. So there is a huge big difference. Unlike Edochie that kept doing morning, afternoon, night session continuously, yapping, and allowed Judy. Is there any video where the concubines or girlfriend or whatever, and is there any time that AY said he wants to do polygamy and kept putting it there publicly? No. So don't compare. 20. Do you understand that you could face legal liability for the actions of May Nation as the group is named after you and operates to please you? What steps are you taking to protect yourself from this liability? These are 100 questions for you. 80 remaining. Oga, we are here. We are here.